Hello everyone. Okay, let's look into Damiana or Tonera diffusa. Let's have a look here. It says sexual dysfunction, hormonal issues, vaginal dryness, impotence. So it's kind of like an aphrodisiac and a sexual potential herb. We'll come back to that one. But let's look through Wikipedia first here. United States, Mexico, Central America, South America, Caribbean. Spice-like odor, somewhat like chamomile. There's a picture over there. Yeah, blossoms early to late summer. It's followed by fruits that taste similar to figs. So I didn't know Damiana has fruits. That's interesting. So you can actually eat the fruit off it. Awesome. Learned something new already. It's an ingredient in traditional Mexican liquor, which sometimes used in lieu of triple sec or margaritas. It's been in several patent medicines. The leaves were omitted from that product's non-alcoholic counterpart, Coca-Cola. Oh wow. Right, let's have a look. Phytochemistry. This one looks pretty well researched, and it's pretty well known. If you walk into any Happy High Herb store in Australia, you can get Damiana. To me, when I first encountered it, it was through Happy High Herbs, and it seemed to be like an uplifting thing. Yeah, I can see its aphrodisiac properties as well. Recently I've had pitanga bark, the wild Brazilian Suriname bush cherry, and that's actually, I think, a little bit more ticklish to the aphrodisiac nature, and it's got like a powdery nature on it. It's a little bit more like ashwagandha, and I think that's a little bit more stereotypical aphrodisiac, but let's have a look. Maybe I'm wrong. That was from what I felt though, so that's in my opinion really. Damiana contains damianin, tetraphyllin B, gonzalitosin, arbutin, trichosin, acetylene. Well, there's a lot of things there. Tannins, thymol, which is from thyme or thyme. Pinene, you see stuff like that in, scented perfumes. Flavonoids. If you change the flavonoid of, I don't know which flavonoid, but a flavonoid in certain types of passion flower or passion fruit vines, because I worked on a passion fruit vine farm, and the boss had it tweaked so that you could actually smoke the leaves, and it was similar to cannabis. And well, it wasn't really similar to cannabis because it wasn't really a psychedelic. You could tweak the flavonoid of passion flower vines or passion fruit vines by tweaking a certain flavonoid in there to make it more powerful, I guess. And it would be like, what's that? There's a drug you can get over the counter, Valium. That really muscle relaxant property. Anyway, so Damiana's got glucoside, phenolics, cyanogenic glycosides, monoterpenoids, sesquiterpenoids. Look into sesquiterpenes if you don't know about them. I want to make you look into that, and I want you to see them in a deeper fashion. Sesquiterpenoids. Because everyone knows about triterpenoids, like you've heard that more, but sesquiterpenes, look into them a bit deeper. Something interesting. They're quite complex on the brain. Misidentification. It's misidentified with Tonera ulmifolia, false Damiana. So make sure if you're out there picking it, you've at least researched this lookalike, because it looks pretty similar. Okay, let's move on here. Let's go to WebMD next, because it might have some side effect warnings. Okay, can treat menopause, premenstrual stress, PMS, dyspepsia, diarrhea. Interesting. Yeah, its energy definitely does go down to the bottom end of the body. But to me it was more of an uplifting tea that I had. But yeah, it did have aphrodisiac properties, I guess. Just wasn't like, I don't know, I think ashwagandha tickled me a bit more. Anyway, brain and nervous system. So it can affect the brain and nervous system. Let's look at the uses. Sexual problems. Combination of product. Early research suggests that taking a specific combination product containing Damiana, L-arginine, American ginseng, Panax, ginseng, ginkgo, vitamins and minerals might improve sexual satisfaction for sure. With the ginseng added, it would definitely be a really nice combination aphrodisiac, I reckon, and a libido booster, energy sort of booster, and a sort of clearing. Feels like you get a heightening of vibration and you feel more clear inside. Nervous system, upset stomach, constipation, bedwetting, headaches, depression, mental and physical stamina. Let's quickly look at the side effects. Likely safe when taken by mouth. Yeah, okay, looks safe enough. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. Like all the herbs, you need to check if you can take it if you're pregnant. Diabetes. Damiana might affect blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. Okay. Let's see, draxe.com. What he has to say. Natural aphrodisiac, stimulating effects. Some background information. Decreasing impotence, stuff like that. Fighting infections, fungal disease and skin disorders. Constipation again mentioned. Definitely anxiety and nervousness. Like it mentioned, mood enhancement. And those two will go, like those three I just mentioned will go hand in hand too. If you start taking this. And then you'll get real increased libido too, if you just stay on it for a little bit. Maybe do it, you buy a few packets, stay on it for a couple of months, see how it helps you, or if you can't use it. Combination of Damiana, Guarana and Yerba Mate might help people who are overweight. It can, but I've seen that Yerba Mate can create edema over here in Uruguay, in my opinion. Properties that may prevent kidney damage and diabetes, may fight infections. Ear infection. Oh, so you could put it in a little tincture bottle and insert it in your ear. Treat otitis and nephritis, inflammation of the kidneys. Pinocambrine is one of the primary flavonoids isolated from Damiana leaf. Pinocambrine activities have been well researched and include antimicrobial, inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-cancer activities. The pinocambrine and flavonoids, both found in Damiana, have been used to fight bacterial infections, respiratory, reproductive, and digestive systems, such as gonorrhea, E. coli, P. aeruginosa, B. subtilis, S. auris, S. lentis, and K. pneumonia, or pneumonia. So that's a good little list there. Wow, Damiana is starting to stand out to me more now. I didn't know that. Because that's a nice list there, Start to fight those bacteria. Headaches, reduce constipation. Mood enhancement, yes. Hypoglycemia, okay. Side effects that can occur when taking very high doses around 200 grams can include changes in blood sugar, hypoglycemia, convulsions, other symptoms similar to those caused by poisoning. So don't take huge doses. Just do a month or two and see how you go. Take it in a tea a couple of times a day, maybe once, twice a day. Alright, let's move on to MrGinseng.com. I remember this website. I looked at this a couple of years ago. Look at that's a nice little few articles on the side here. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like we can open these. Origins, medicinal properties. Let's open that. Oh, it goes down the page. Okay. Excellent adaptogenic plant. Let's go back up and see what we got here. Side effects, ultimate effects. Okay, where to purchase. Okay. Neurotransmitters, hormones, just like rhodiola. Nice. And ashwagandha. Oh, okay, so they're putting it next to ashwagandha as well. Thus, Damiana is a powerful precursor of several important hormones, helps the testes or ovaries, and it will strengthen the vitality throughout the body. Yeah, I felt that definitely as well. Mental resistance, yeah. It'll help a lot of that chronic fatigue feeling. Damiana is an excellent aphrodisiac, they're saying. Hot flashes, vertigo, headaches, Maya. And they're also saying the Maya and the Incas have thus greatly used Damiana. Sex glands, so it's kind of a glandular and a glandular tonic, if you would put it with ginseng, I think would be a good idea. Deepens the entire nervous system. Paranoia, burnout, overwork, fatigue, that type of stress, yeah, most definitely. I felt that when I took it. I'm going to have to buy some of this soon. Alright, let's have a look. We don't care about the origins. You can pause the video. I want to get through these videos a bit quicker than just reading every word. Ultimate effects, benefits, Virtus. Damiana promotes the elimination of toxins and poisons present in the body. That would be that feeling of the heightening of the clarity that I mentioned earlier. It makes me feel clear and unblocked, basically. So that's that toxin excretion feeling as well. And the chi then flows better. Anyway, so liver, kidneys mentioned. Taking things like the pesticides, chemical drugs out of you. Side effects and hazards. It's been used for thousands of years, so it's going to be some sort of safe level for most people. Okay, let's check the next article here. Articles by McCullough, Dr. McCullough here. Let's see what he has to say on this. Anxiety, panic attacks, yeah, I'd definitely recommend it for that too. People have panic attacks, and this would be a good one to help, I think. Anxiety, depression, that sort of end of things. Love potions, if you want to make little potions and tinctures. Be a good one to add on the side of a lot of tinctures, like a sexual potential one and an aphrodisiac tincture. You could mix it with goji berry, ginseng, all sorts of things. Regulates menstruation. Okay, with urinary tract infections. Okay, that's another one to add to the list. Okay, it's a diuretic and antiseptic, which may help combat urinary tract infections like urethritis and cystitis, and also contains arbutin, which is transformed into hydroquinone in the body. Hydroquinone acts as an antiseptic as well. They're talking about tinctures as well, infusion tablets. Consult for the right dosages. Become your own physician and just test it from the bottom up. You take little doses, then go higher and see if you have bad reactions at any stage. It's not that difficult. Here's directions for making something with it. What, to grow it? Yes, to grow sprouts and the plants. Okay. So there's a little list on how to grow the plant. You can pause the video. Tips how to store it. No specific way, they're saying. Well, listen, I like storing teas in pots that have like a little hole in the top, so you got air movement. That's a good way to do it. Like a little pottery pot that has like a hole in the top for air movement. That's a good little way, or in bags that have really small holes, maybe.